Welcome everybody to Azuremyst Isle. A random isle in the middle of freaking nowhere that the Draenei basically crash landed on. If you didn't know, the Draenei are aliens, pretty much. If you don't know, basically how it goes is, I might butcher this a little bit, is Valen was offered a chance by the Sargeras' side as a guy or whatever, like a bad guy. Two of his friends took it, Archimonde and Kil'jaeden. They took the offer and they are now like his leaders. Valen denied, I think it was like this. Valen basically denied it. Some Draenei denied it, and ever since then they've been getting chased from world to world. Because they're trying to wipe out the Draenei, Kil'jaeden and all of them are. And eventually they crash landed on Azeroth here, and that's basically that. And so right here, this big giant crystal is actually their spaceship that has crash landed, and this is, I don't know, it's a tie-up between this and the Blood Elf starting area, which I kind of forgot the name of. This place is so beautiful. It's just sad nobody uses this because there's no flying. And Blizzard basically said, the reason Blizzard has not added flying to these places is because they have basically said, hey, people don't go to those areas anyways. They don't use those zones anyways. I wonder why. I wonder why they don't use these zones. If you could fly in Exodar, and if they had portals to everywhere, like if every city had a portal everywhere, man, I would be in the Exodar all the freaking time. It is so beautiful in there. Sadly, I cannot go down there and show you guys, but basically it's very colorful, very crystally. It's basically you go inside a crystal. Just imagine going inside a giant crystal rock, and yeah, and that's what it's like. Very cool looking. So over here, I don't quite remember what's this way. I'm gonna have to. A lot of this is just gonna be me getting my memory checked. Because if I make a Draenei, I pretty much just go straight to a different area. I do not even bother questing. Like, the quests are very, I don't know, they're really long, and I kind of hate them. They're pretty bad. They're pretty dated quests. They really haven't messed with the Draenei starting area at all, so it's pretty dated stuff. So yeah, this is just more furbolgs, lots of furbolgs, more furbolgs. Everybody, you get furbolgs, everybody gets furbolgs. Over there, it's just more furbolg stuff. Actually, no, I don't even think it's furbolgs on that island. I think it's Moonkin on that island over there. Over here, we have some Naga ruins. Yes, the Naga are here. This will probably be your first, might be your first glimpse of Naga in the game, maybe. Which, if you don't know, Naga are basically night elves that are under Queen Azura, and they basically got transformed by the old gods into, like, fish people that live a while. I don't know. It doesn't really make them more powerful. They just live in the ocean. They're not really more powerful or anything. They're just, yeah, I don't know. At least I think they're night elves. Pretty sure they're night elves. Pretty sure. No longer night elves. They're now fish people. Fish people, man. Over here, we're about to get to a place I need to be careful around. This is the humans. The humans found this island, and they've landed and trying to make meat and say hello and all sorts of things. And they need help, so they've built their little compound here. It's a wooded compound. Lots of crystals all over the place because they fell off. They actually have the old human model here. You can see this is originally what humans were supposed to look like, but obviously that changed. It's kind of weird that they still use that model every now and again. Usually they only use it for workers, though. Alright, keep continuing down the posts. Lots of cut down trees because they're wood cutting, trying to make their base, even though at this point it's been over, let's see, Burning Crusade came out in 2006. More pod wreckage. But, pretty much that. Some random camps. So you're gonna attack me. And, there's another little island attached to it. Just a tiny little island separated by a tiny little river. And, so we're gonna go in there and show off. Though I don't know if I'll be able to get in there. I don't know if they've updated it with guards. Looks like they have not. Okay, we're very lucky. So over here is the Draenei starting area. Okay, there are. Okay, we ain't getting in there. Okay, so pretty much... Where did I even spawn? Oh god, I spawned right by here. Okay, so pretty much in the starting area... there's like more weird, there's like a weird sickness going on with the Moonkin and stuff that's making him crazy, and you pretty much crash landed, like a piece of the mothership, the Exodar, crashed over here, and then they have to get back to the Exodar and find the rest of their crew. I think that's how it goes. It's called Almond Vale. So over here is pretty much the main little camp area questing zone. I can't quite remember the name of it, because I don't really know if I'll be able to get in there without time. Okay, Azure Watch. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be your main questing hub on Azuremyst. Doesn't really get more... There's really no other camps besides that one. And then that's the reason it's dated. Like, nowadays, you get a quest, you get one automatically, you don't have to go all the way back to a camp. On Azuremyst Isle and Bloodmyst Isle, it's pretty much on one zone, so you quest here, and it makes you go, like, way over here, and then you have to travel back on foot and stuff, and it's just, like, because you don't have a mount. So you'll make a Draenei, and you're not level 20, so you can't get a mount. So you'll be here, and you'll have to, like, go way over here, but then you'll have to travel back, and it's just like, oh my gosh. Though you could use your Hearthstone. That's only up every, like, 30 minutes. Little totem over there. There's like a shaman here. Little shaman. It's like I think it's like a shaman furbolg, and you travel and you do like a whole bunch of different forms, like wolf form, fish form, bird form, and getting one with nature. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's pretty much that. Over here are some friendly furbolgs that the Draenei have befriended. It's like a little tribe of them. I don't know if there's going to be some... Level 15 doesn't look to be pretty dangerous. Doesn't look dangerous very much. I don't really know. But yeah, it's... Well, they're not they're hostile to us because we're bored. But they're attacking, they're defending against the mean furbolgs. They're like white ones. They're nice ones. I'd actually like to go in there because I want to show you guys little creatures down here. So if you're a hunter, you can actually tame this guy if you're Beastmaster, who I'm about to show you that you might not know of. You might have seen some people have them. Not many people use them anymore. I don't really see them around too much, but I love them. Wow, I did not actually one-shot that guy. Annoying. So this guy, the Kirkin, he's like a little beast, I guess. And I guess he's what makes him crazed. And he's like a double-headed wolf spirit thing, and his model has never been used again. They never reused this model, so it's the only model of this in the game that I know of. And you can actually tame him if you're a Beastmaster, and he counts as like a core hound, but he's not. So, if you're a Beastmaster hunter and you're... Well, actually, you can come here in either Horde or Alliance, and you want this, come on over, because he's here for the taking. And he's a quest mob, he's not rare or anything, so he's always there. So, that's a cool little starting pet if you're Beastmaster and you want a cool pet, but you're not, like, high enough for Spirit Beast yet. There you go. Very cool. Very, very cool. One of my favorites in the game. pretty much that. There's nothing really over here to the left that I remember. I think it's just like evil plants. We just have some evil plants over here to the left, man. Over here is just murlocs. Which is that the one where they want murloc penises? There's a quest somewhere where they're just like, I want pristine murloc penises. So I don't think they're talking about penises. Yeah, it's just like evil, like these ravagers that spawn. I don't know, they're like weird bug things that you don't really see too many times. But god dang, they're creepy. Look at those creepy sons of bees. And that is pretty much Azuremyst Isle. There's nothing really else. There's not too much sightseeing in this place. A lot of the starting areas, there's not too much to see. Those are for the later places, really. So we're going to go over to Bloodmyst Isle. I guess I'll just add these as the same place, because they're pretty much the same place. You go from Azuremyst Isle to Bloodmyst Isle, which is 10 to 20. And this one, that one's all about, like, that one's really purple, this one's really red. Because I think more of the spaceship dropped over here, like the red part, I guess. And the reason it's called Bloodmyst Isle is because it's red. Very, very red. This place has a little bit more to see, just a little bit. You got an Elk farmer over here, the Elk Lord. If you don't know, the Draenei are all about the Elks, which are pretty much elephants. That's their favorite, the elephants. More furbolgs. There's these really red crystals, which I don't really know the lore behind these red crystals, but they are there. More enclaves. Lots of evil furbolgs. You're never gonna see... Really, actually, they don't really use furbolgs anymore. I'm trying to think if there's any in Legion. There wasn't any in Draenor. They don't really use furbolgs too much anymore. Here's the Rascale Lair. It's just a Naga ruin base. Which I think there's like a boss. Is it this one I'm thinking of? That there's like a boss? Like a big guy on this one? Or am I thinking of a different one? Yeah, Lord Ziz. So there are these islands over here. I guess I should show them. I'll go to the islands. We need, though, if we're gonna go to these islands, we need our... We need this, which is our water walking mount. This island here, I can't remember if there's anything on. Okay, there is something on it. Seems to be hovering. I think it's just ruins, honestly. And so as you can see, the water's sort of red, which is kind of creepy. Very creepy. Very, very creepy. Yeah, it's just ruins. Night Elf ruins. It's just the Night Elf island base. The Blood-Cursed Island. Or Isle, sorry. Blood-Cursed Isle. Yeah, it's just the Naga Island. And so over here, you actually have dragons, which might be your first. If you very new to this game, you like make a Draenei, this will be your first dragons as well, which is cool. Even though those dragons aren't supposed to exist anymore because, you know, they recently lost their power, but whatever. Dragons aren't supposed to exist anymore after Cataclysm. So there's like a there's a dead dragon giant scale here, some whelplings. And there's actually a big dragon up here, though I don't think he spawns unless you have the quest item. But technically these whelplings are dragons. A lot of downed ships, I guess some ships, they were too close to the island and they got knocked. Oh, I say knocked, I should say burned and destroyed. You're too close to the island, they say. There's some, like, lava tree on fire. I guess it's just a tree on fire. Looked like a volcano, didn't it? The more piece of the ship over there. Yeah, the dragon's not up there. I think you have to have the quest item to spawn them. Kind of strange that he's way out here making little babies with himself because there's not a girl dragon. Oh wait, there he is. Razor Maw. You see him, he's black. He's a black dragonflight. Cool. Cuckoo Kachoo. Moving on. You fool, level 17. You lucky I can't attack you, fool. We got some contaminated moonkin. They're called wildkin. Technically, they're moonkin, which is what they're called. Their little species. I don't. Oh yeah, the spaceship's taken over by the void. The void anomalies, man. Which void lords are pretty closely related to the old gods, because the old gods are servants of the void lords, and the void lords are basically that. There's voids there, but they're not those weak ones. They're like pretty much the most powerful thing. They're what made Sargeras go crazy like he did. They're what made old gods, man. They're the cause of everything. It all goes back to the void lords. If you want to know about the void lords, just Google void lord World of Warcraft or something. Got some murlocs over here. And they have like a little underwater village. If you go in the water here, you might be able to see they got like they got their own ship down there and everything. How cute. Oh yeah, there's the red blood. It's not actually blood, but it is actually red. I don't know why it's red. Pretty sure this island's contaminated, which is what the big thing is. There's like a lot of weird contaminations going of the stuffs. Of the stiffs. I don't think I missed anything over here, but it says I missed something. Like I didn't see something here? Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay. So I guess we'll just go like this. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do this. This island's a lot bigger than Azuremyst. Well, maybe not a lot bigger. Azuremyst actually might be bigger, now that I think about it. Xarian, which is like a satyr evil camp here. If you don't know, satyrs like to corrupt things and be annoying to everybody when possible. Goddamn satyrs. They don't really use satyrs anymore either. All these old races that they're just like, nah, just make some new stuff. Which I don't have a problem with making new stuff. So over here we have the foul pool. So yeah, it's like a corrupted blood pool. Very cool. And I believe there's some spiders over here as well that are like corruptors, man. Yeah, look at them. Ooh, mist leechers. And it goes all the way up there. It pretty much goes all the way back there. There's nothing special up here. And then there's like a big mama spider up here who has the longest spawn timer in the world. Again, they have not messed with like anything on this island, so it's freaking horrible, man. Makes you not want to make a freaking drain. Then over here we have blood elves, who are also corrupting. They're sunhawks. They're corrupting this island as well and doing bad things, doing terrible things with vector coil in there. They actually got a piece of the ship in there, trying to use it to summon stuff, summon like void lords and stuff. So that's cool. Yeah, the vector coil. I guess it's a big important piece of their ship. If it can be used to summon void lords. Though they're not void lords. I need to quit saying void lords because they're right now. I don't think the void lords have any shape. I don't think they've drawn or said how they look. But what we do know is that the voids that we do see, like the warlock kit and stuff, is about as close as we can think. The cryo core, I guess, like a little core here, and there's boxes that you're supposed to collect, trying to look for a piece of the broken stuff. Alright, now the big questing outpost that you quest here and then you run places and you have to run back, which is, again, really annoying, which is what makes this place suck. Though they did update the bears. The bears updated everywhere, and I really like the new bear form. The new bear form is really kick butt. Really kick butt. I'm trying to keep it PG, you know. Really kick butt. More blood elves doing blood elf things. And this one's called... can't remember what this little place... yeah, Blood Watch. I'm sure there are guards here that are very... well, maybe not. Level 20? So, it's just like a little... just like a little questing area, questing hub, you know. As you do. As you do. Just a questing hub. Questing little village. And that's pretty much where you quest... that's like the only place you quest on this island, too. Again, you'd have to run, like, way over here, then walk back. Ugh. Ugh. Why I don't ever make drain eyes anymore. I think I've only made, like, 5 drain eyes in my life, and I was just like, oh my god. Never freaking mind. They really need to work on this zone, though. Like, truly. So, little thing to see over here. Well, there's like a... oh, that's just like corrupted trees. I guess the crystals maybe corrupted the trees. That's what it's looking like here. Middenvale. We're almost done. So there's more. There's another satyr outpost this way. Corruption Nazavian. Nazavon. Or Nazavian. Nazavian. Oh yeah, you can always tell it's a satyr outpost with these little pillars here that they don't ever use. They only use those little Roman pillars when it's satyrs. Dang satyrs. There's an island over here, though. I don't think there's anything on the island. Yeah, it's just an extra island out there, though it looks like it's explorable, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing on it. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's just like a little hump. Just a little pillar one. And the last thing is just the black silt shore, which is red grass, black shore, red water. Looks really cool, the red and black. But it's controlled by Murlocs. The Murlocs own it. And that is Azuremyst Isle and Bloodmyst Isle. Next, I think we're gonna go show off, maybe, I guess we'll go Dark Shore, maybe. Yeah, maybe Dark, well, we could go Winter Spring, then Moonglade. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Actually, you know how we could do this. I know how we could do this. We could go Dark Shore like this, up. Then Moonglade, then Winter Spring, then Fellwood. Yeah, and then straight to Ashenvale, straight to Azura, straight to Durotar. Yeah. Alright, I like it. Hey, can you guys leave me alone? I will destroy you.